Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the Game 1 the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-event match against AsuRob. He's a like commandant for me, it is Empire of Japan. This is scenario 50 on game version 26B. And I take here a small dot base north Burma. Where my paratrooper is still blocking the road, the Burma road. So the 500 supplies can normally not reach China. And my submarines on patrol here at San Francisco, not really scoring any hit. That should be my carriers at Nomaya, but could be also the carriers at Singapore or Dutch East Indies. Only AsuRob will know which carrier I have found. Good, more ground attacks in China. Strong attack for out of Singapore to attack me on my shipping and Mersing, and you can see dauntless dive bombers. Plus, this is American Navy Buffalo, so they have armor protection. The British have also armor protection, so I don't know if there's really a big difference between this. Maybe the only different arms. So, and my Tojo's trying their best to stop this attack. And it looks like I was successful. Escort cannot really protect the dauntless dive bombers, and no attack was able to penetrate the Tojos. Here's some Hudsons out of Changsha, I guess. No chance. This is north of the city, so I don't have really direct cap here. But it's enough to force Chinese bombers to return. Empty base, attacked by British aircraft. Okay. And this, I think, are fighter bombers. Could be also a sweep, but I guess it's more fighter bombers. So the Buffalo's trying to attack. So they're in this central position and not in the top position, where normally fighters are. And no victory. A little more. So all of this airstrikes coming split up. This will help my Tojos to handle this a little better. And this was at least a ground attack, a port strike. So it was an attempt to attack my ships in port, because I have a lot of ships in port. But no hit. More aircraft, more destroyed allied aircraft. Slowly I will, of course, run out of these Tojo prototypes. But I hope 1 or 2 months, at least to end of February, I will try to use the Tojos. And if there are less than 7 airframes, I maybe switch to Oscars 1Cs. Okay, nothing else. Still this S-boat. And now I have here my heavy hitters to support my paratroopers in Tarakan. So I bring a whole division to finish the story. tanks and China slowly also chipping away more and more Chinese troops. There was now this the Chinese police force or Japanese police force. They're closing the last supply line or open line for the Chinese to retreat. Now they're completely surrounded, and this unit are surrendering or destroyed. Next battle for Clarkfield. Still in my favor. Allies are dying. And fort is level 0, so... And it's 0 because I bombard the Hex at the first turn completely, and then there was never any chance for the Allies to build or repair the damage and then start to build the forts. This is also one of the last units here in Malaya of the map. And the Dutch losing the next battle. These are only base forces, so there's not really anything to fight. So there was a little to fight, and this is now destroyed, and more is only support. Tarakan now with a full division. And the Allies trying to retake the base, but not with this little equipment. Overall a good day. Nothing negative. I lost the Tojo maybe, but we will see this soon. So 16-2 is still a good air kill ratio for the Allies. Now for me it was one Tojo getting killed over Mersing, and I lost also a scout aircraft killed by Fleck. So I guess both pilots are dead. And the Allies lost a lot of dauntless dive bombers. Okay, 17-16, so and one over reported, but also 5 Buffaloes and other equipment getting destroyed. So 2 airframes lost, 1 wounded pilot and 1 killed pilot. This is the recon airplane pilot, and this is the fighter pilot. So maybe still soon back in action. No ship sunk, no sinking sound. Nothing really in China. You can see that there's a lot of Chinese movement to reinforce Xi'an. So I'm not sure if I'm fast enough. But I get here the northern part first under control. I try to get also pressure on Yan'an. This is a mod, and so of course Yan'an is normally, I don't know. I only want to take the city to let them not... So there's not conduct Chinese control to have here not an air base. But a garrison level of 400, I cannot keep here a whole division. That is simply too expensive for this small city. So I will only try to take the city and then give it up. Of course this will maybe cost me 2-3 victory points per week, but what I can do. At least not in 42, I have the troops left for this kind of stuff. So, nothing else here in Burma. Malaya, I defeated this unit, and now I try to catch retreating Allied force. I think they are... Oh yeah, so they must be now on this hex because I cannot see them more, so I better take here my ship out. And then I move with my Navy Guard unit inside and try to... Yeah, you can see there's no one more in this hex. I walk in now, so it could be only here. Or they just disappeared from the map. I took this base, but there's nothing else, no industry here. Tarakan landing was successful, so I use now a battleship and heavy cruiser to bombard here. This is of course not so nice because it will damage the base, but... And you often get this base damage first a turn later because the recon happened earlier than the bombardment, so these numbers are maybe already outdated. And here at Java, Sumatra, nothing else, no. New Caledonian subs are here lurking, but I was able to, I think, unload all my troops. Yeah. So The convoys are already empty, so all troops are on board. I have now here this base force and aircraft or aviation support, plus 2 more assault divisions. With these 2 divisions, assault divisions plus the 1 is already on the way. I hope 3 of assault divisions are enough to take Novaya and close this chapter. And then once this is done, I can jump to Fiji. Good. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye. Ah yeah, maybe there was a air battle over Mersing, and you can see I have here a lot of ships. No, not a lot of ships, but ships and ports. This is why maybe AsuRob attacked me. And this was the first airframe I lost here. So originally I started with 12, now I have only 11 left. 1 wounded pilot last turn. But I lost 1 airframe, and I get, so far this air wing get 43 kills. So that is a good ratio. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.